One of these shirts not like the other.
It's that one.
Yep. Yeah. Well, hello, how's it going, folks? Patrick Stewart, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. We're actually out on site today at a theater, one of our local theaters. We've rented it out for the finale of Harry Potter. Deathly Hallows Part 2, doing a whole My Friend Watches. We've got John here, we got Jason. We've actually got a lot of our family members. When you rent it out, you get to bring a crew. But before we go any further, don't forget, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and please, actually it's that little red square, hit that for me. That's the button that means so much. Just a small little click means so much to us. I am so excited to get this on the big screen, get my friends in here, have that theater experience to really just dig into Harry Potter. And before we get in there with our crew and sit down and watch it, we've got a few minutes, so we're out here in the parking lot in front of this theater. We got my fellow Slytherin, Mr. Jason Mapp right here. We got my, well, not fellow, but we got King Hufflepuff.
King Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
John Bell.
Yeah.
So guys, we're out here in front of our local theater, getting ready to go have a huge big screen experience watching Deathly Hallows Part 2. Initial thoughts, man?
I'm looking forward to it. Like I'm ready. I'm pumped up. I've been looking forward to it all week.
Yeah?
I've been looking forward to this since we started.
The finale or the theater?
The finale.
Okay, well, what about being in theater?
Oh yeah, this is gonna make it even better.
Okay, now normally, we do a lot of filming from the books. I'm gonna stop because this guy and this guy, they're reading the books. And I don't want to anymore because I spoiled some of the whatever. No more spoilers. I just want them to experience it now, because if he's digging into the books, you loving the books?
I'm loving it.
Your wife and daughter's watching the movies with you?
Yep.
Yeah? Any questions we're needing answered?
What about the dope Patronus? I know, like, Harry's dad was the stag.
Yeah.
And Harry is...
And that's why Ron thought it was his,
Yeah.
but Harry pointed out, no, it didn't have any horns.
It didn't have any antlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself.
Because it led him to...
Let him do the sword.
So the question is, who's in it? I'm not telling you. It's in this movie.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Come on, man.
So I'm going to do a brief introduction of a couple more people that actually are joining us today to go watch this Harry Potter finale before we do any more filming and get in there. No, I need you to stay, Mr. Hufflepuff. Okay. We got another Hufflepuff. Come on in here. This is Cassie.
Yes.
Is it right, Cassie? Cassie, hi. Say hi to folks out there. And this is Cassie's first time on camera doing this, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a fellow Hufflepuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You excited about that? You like being a Hufflepuff?
I love being a Hufflepuff.
Proud Hufflepuff.
Very proud.
Cassie,
Hufflepuff.
can you tell us your new last name?
Martinez de la Trinidad.
Speaking of Martinez de la Trinidad, Mr. Christian, come on in here, brother. Come on over here next to your beautiful wife. So y'all been married for how long now?
It's been a week, actually.
He has to look at his watch.
Yeah, he's got seven days of marriage bliss. Yep. Now, they graciously consented to give up some of their honeymoon. This is one of my co-workers at work. They just got married, and huge Potterheads. Is that right?
She's way
At least I am.
more than I am.
Yeah, but I mean, what house are you in?
Slytherin.
That's right, Slytherin. So they're going to be joining us today. Not my better half, my better 3/4. This is my wife, and she's wearing her proud colors. Gryffindor. Yeah, Gryffindor. Not everybody could be, a Slytherin or a Hufflepuff.
Took the test twice. I am Gryffindor.
I took the test like 5 times. It keeps coming out Slytherin. Are you excited about seeing this on the big screen?
Yes, I am.
Yeah?
Actually, it's the only one I ever saw on the big screen.
Really?
When they first came out. I didn't read the books. I will. Don't give me grief. I will read the books when I have time.
So here's what we're going to do. Stay nerdy with it. We're going to get in there and watch this bad boy and enjoy the show. John. Yeah. Folks been complaining about you falling asleep.
I know, dude.
Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, I didn't need mine too. Y'all doing all right up there, newlyweds?
Do you like biological?
Really? Did you just guzzle that?
Yes.
Here's another one.
My very favorite part in the first one is the dough.
Well, that's what their big question's about right now. They want to know who sent the dough.
Okay, that's my. I'm not gonna.
I personally think it was Rita Skeeter.
Berry Berries is your local independent train dealer. It's hard to stop a train. Hey guys, this is Patrick.
My favorite.
As ridiculous as that sounds, watch it be true.
Okay.
Well, hello there, folks. Patrick Stewart. Now, what you just saw happen, glitch. For those of you that have tuned into the lives, been keeping up with us, you know that we lost the footage. I lost the footage that occurred in the theater. You saw where it glitched out. I went ahead and left that. The camera never readjusted. I have done several tests since then and figured out that due to the camera's autofocus feature, which I always leave on, didn't know I could even turn it off, but due to that and the shutter speed, it wasn't able to keep up with the change in lighting right then and there. Everything I did testing in the theater was not with the actual movie, but with the advertisements. Sorry, I can't make it up. We had two options. I'm not gonna lie, it was very tempting to throw a false message, to lie, and say, oh, we lost a venue, we didn't get to see it in theater, and we're just going to film it at the house and then give you all the reaction, and nobody would have known any better. Nobody would have been wiser, and everything could have carried on, and everybody would have been happy. But I can't sleep at night doing that. Yes, I may be a Slytherin, but I'm sorry, that's just not my character. I'm not going to falsify reactions. But I've seen too many reaction channels do that. Not me, not me. I'm not going to manufacture a reaction. Due to general consensus, we are going to do a rewatch. Probably have a little bit more commentary than just a regular watch because we've already seen it. I know which scenes that y'all are really interested in. We're probably gonna do the majority of the whole, flashback scene in the pensieve. That's John's absolute favorite.
Yep, that one was great.
This guy.
Freaking love it.
Yeah, but if anybody wants to be mad at me. Now, one thing I will not tolerate on the channel is trolling. If you're upset, you're validly upset. I get it, it's valid. It's an emotional letdown. I'm not expecting you to be cool and feel good about it. But if you want to try to burn my channel down over it, I'm just going to block you. I'm going to remove your comments. I've got a lot of people who are being very supportive, very understanding. We got a lot more content to go. I know New Year's, you guys excited about the Hogwarts revisit that's going to be on HBO? Jason's got the HBO. Yeah. Whose HBO login you think I'm using? Before we do go any further into this reaction, Rewatch. By popular demand, I'm just not comfortable putting my personal address out there. I got 3,400 people that are watching. That's just a stadium full of people. And frankly, I don't know all of you personally. I try to cultivate relationships with everybody through the comments. But I've had a lot of people emailing me, asking me where they can send mail to, fan mail, so we can do unboxings during the live, different things like that. I'm totally cool with that. So we do now have an actual mailbox, and I will be posting that on the screen right up here. Anything that y'all want to send, please send. Keep it appropriate, please. I do reserve the right to look at everything before we put it on camera. For those of you who are on Patreon and are my patrons, if you would like a Christmas card, if your address is in there, I'm gonna send it to you, even if it's international. Yes, I do ship internationally. Hang out with us while we do the rewatch, maybe a little bit more commentary than you're used to. And we're caught up. I mean, like right here, when you see the Dementors floating over Hogwarts and this forlorn music.
Yeah.
And now knowing what you know about Snape.
Again, Snape can just jump out a window.
Yeah, which, I mean, that's how you felt then watching it, but what about now?
Well, now I'm like...
Now you understand what he's going through.
Yeah, how tormented he is on the inside.
So I see that beginning, the opening of this movie, and all I can think of is Harry's words about Snape, is he's the bravest man he ever knew. It's like, for me, that scene of him standing there...
Watching.
So he knows he's a dead man.
Luna.
And she's just... She's so weird it works.
It was our aunt. The order used it now as a safe house.
The First Order.
I need to talk to the goblin.
Oh, the Goblin. What's his name?
Griphook.
All right. It's not Willow?
Not yet.
Okay.
How are you? The Hogwarts professor. As I understand it, he's now headmaster.
Snape.
I just remember watching that going.
And strange involved as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. You're like, what's going on with Snape?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Walnut. 12 3/4 inch.
I expect him to start licking it.
Yeah.
The man knows his wants.
This was the wand of Draco Malfoy.
Man, he's good.
Was. Is he not still?
How do I look?
You look like
Hideous.
Helena Bonham Carter. I think she does a wonderful job of selling herself as Hermione. Come on. I got me a Yoda. It's time to go learn the Force.
Sure, yeah.
Dude's still stoned on the Imperious case.
He is. Totally.
Just out of interest, is there any other way out of here?
No.
Just a big dragon.
Gave up the Imperius, you. That smells really nice.
It's been trained to expect
Better
pain
shake
when it
weight.
hears the noise.
That's barbaric.
I said I'd get you in. I didn't say anything about getting you out.
Dirty traitor.
Dirty little goblin. Jason. Beston. What is he's like? A spit. You ain't Puff the Magic Dragon.
At Universal Studios in the Wizarding World, they have a whole like replica of the bank building.
Yeah.
And on top of it is a dragon.
Oh yeah? A real dragon?
Well, it's like a sculpture, but like
breathes fire.
every hour on the hour it breathes fire.
Real fire?
Uh-huh.
Real fire.
So it is a real dragon. I've never seen a real dragon. See, and he sees Helena Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
Because he's seeing Tom's thoughts, Voldemort's thoughts.
We've got to plan, we've got to figure it out.
Hermione, when have any of our plans ever actually worked? We plan, we get there, all hell breaks loose.
Good point.
Yeah.
Take the secret
You can
passage
tell
in the
that
cellar.
Ron is a true
There's
ginger
something
because he's
wrong
like
with it.
as pale as a ghost.
It's like we're in the past.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in what happened between you and your brother. I don't care that you've given up. I trusted the man I knew. We need to get into the castle tonight.
That's that fire that he has in the books.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Many of you are surely wondering why I have summoned you at this hour.
Ha-ha!
It seems, despite your exhaustive defensive strategies, you still have a bit of a security problem, Headmaster.
Yeah,
I'm
they
afraid
are.
it's quite extensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but gotta go.
But look who goes on the offensive. Now watch how he rebounds.
Yeah, because he just.
You do realise, of course,
Did you see him pulling out a potion?
you know who in
No, I missed it.
Yeah. It's actually Felix Felicis.
The luck potion.
Yeah.
So yes, you might as well use it.
There's Mama Bear.
wanted to use that spell.
Look, she's looking so proud. Like,
Yeah.
It is the quality of one's convictions that determines success, not the number of followers.
Who said that?
Me.
Harry talks in his sleep. Have you noticed?
No, of course not.
She would have been like, oh yeah, I noticed.
Yeah. What?
Ron would have been like, huh?
Yeah? You lose, aren't they?
Don't get cocky, Neville. Ooh, that hurt.
Oh. Is that a little bald spot? I mean, I would know.
Woo-wee! That Ron Weasley. See, that scene was when I knew that there was a love story
Oh yeah.
there. Until then, I had no idea.
They get into it in the books.
Oh, and I can't wait to hear it. Apparently, there's a great story there.
your mental state is like your wand. It's beginning to crack.
Yeah. So my question was always, once the spells got knocked down, if they blew them apart, couldn't they just put some more up?
Yeah. Not until after a long rest.
What brings you here, Potter?
Potter.
Could ask you the same.
Goyle's all over it, man. He's straight up through the Avada Kedavra.
There's that look of terror.
Yeah, I like that look. Let's not stop and look at it.
But it's so pretty.
They just throw it on.
Let's just throw it around, set everything on fire.
It's even the snakes feeling it.
Mm-hmm. I feel faint. I got to sit down.
Don't talk to him. He's like Darth Vader. Don't. Did you say my name? Whew, I killed somebody. I feel better.
He probably does, actually. He just loves killing.
In the last few hours alone?
No.
Gotta watch this again.
I
It's so
am
sad.
extraordinary.
It answers to you. And you only.
The Elder Wand cannot serve me properly because I am not its true master. The Elder Wand belongs to the wizard who killed its last owner. You killed Dumbledore, Severus. While you live, the Elder Wand cannot truly be mine. You've been a good and faithful servant, but only I can live.
Gonna make it hurt less.
My lord.
Yeah, I expected to see a fight, and I got this.
Because you thought this was the end. Like, you were like, I thought there was going to be more to... You were hoping for more of the story, and you were sitting there thinking, it's done, he's dead.
Yeah, I was.
But only I can live forever.
There can only be one.
My lord.
Really? Really? That's how he went out? I can't help but think of McGonagall's words. Why is it when something goes down, it's always you three?
But yet, even right now, Harry thinks that Snape is the, horrible person. He still tries to help him.
It's because Harry's a hero.
It's the choices that define us.
Take him.
Don't waste it.
Please.
Give me something. Quickly, a flask, anything.
Let me check my fanny pack.
Look at me. You have your mother's eyes.
Those were his last words.
Like, that looked like way more tears than he gathered.
That's what I was thinking. This whole scene, visually, is just great, in my opinion. I just realized that's Petunia.
Yeah, Aunt Petunia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just put that together since I've gone back and read the books.
Yep.
Because she was always calling her a freak.
Why does the young Snape look like Edward Scissorhands?
Oh.
Yes, but he thinks it's her son. He intends to hunt them down now, to kill them.
What will you give me in exchange, Severus? Anything.
He's strong.
The Dark Lord will return. When he does, the boy will be in terrible danger. He has her eyes.
He won't pull no punches, man.
No one can know.
But I should never reveal the best of you, Severus. We both know Lord Voldemort has ordered the Malfoy boy to murder me.
You must be the one to kill me, Severus. It is the only way.
On the night Lord Voldemort went to Godric's Hollow to kill Harry, Lily Potter cast herself between them. The curse rebounded. A part of Voldemort's soul latched itself onto the only living thing, Harry himself.
Well, there's a reason Harry can speak with snakes.
A part of Voldemort lives inside him.
Yep. This was the part that...
Yeah.
This scene right here.
Yeah, it's just still.
Oh, man,
it's like,
yeah. You never see that from Snape. You never see him...
Crack.
Yeah, you never see him crack. There's no show of emotion.
You've kept him alive so that he can die at the proper moment. You've been raising him like a pig for slaughter. Don't tell me now that you've grown to care for the boy.
He cared for Lily.
At that point, you're just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I had that same look on my face.
After all this time.
Always.
That gets you right there.
The boy must die. Voldemort himself must do it.
That scene in Half-Blood Prince where he overhears them arguing, and you hear Snape saying, "Have you ever considered that maybe I don't want to go along with your plan? Have you ever considered all your arrogance and your smart planning that maybe I don't want to go along with it?
You've asked too much."
Yeah, you've asked too much. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about Dumbledore having him kill him. Severus, please. What he's asking them to do is kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you here? All of you.
We never left.
Does it hurt? Dying quicker than falling asleep. And Remus, your son.
Others will tell him what his mother and father died for.
There's so much that passes between them and them two in the books too. Remus really does go on to fill in a role for Sirius.
You'll stay with me.
Until the end.
Stay close to me.
Always.
Always.
Harry? No! What are you doing here? Quiet!
Why do all the Death Eaters look like they have leprosy?
Yeah, they kind of do.
The boy who lived, come to die.
Like Kylo Ren trying to kill Luke, man. More! More!
You can't help. Harry, you wonderful boy. Brave, brave man.
Professor, what is that?
Something beyond either of our help. I expect you now realize that you and Voldemort have been connected by something other than fate.
So it's true then, sir. A part of him lives within me, doesn't it?
Did. It was just destroyed many moments ago by none other than Voldemort himself. You were the Horcrux he never meant to make, Harry.
Voldemort has the Elder Wand.
True.
And the snake's still alive.
Yes. Help will always be given at Hogwarts, Harry, to those who ask for it. But I would, in this case, amend my original statement to this. Help would always be given at Hogwarts to those who deserve it.
Professor, my mother's Patronus was a dove, the same as Professor Snape's. It's curious, don't you think?
Actually, if I think about it, it doesn't seem curious at all.
Is this all real, or is it just happening inside my head?
Of course it's happening inside your head, Harry. Why should that mean that it's not real?
So here's where you went TT.
Okay.
Here we go.
Is he dead?
I don't know. Narcissa, go find out.
Draco, is he alive?
See, now if he'd let Draco die.
Dead.
Harry Potter is dead!
Do you not think Hagrid could feel him breathing?
Hagrid was sobbing uncontrollably in the book. Yeah.
You were right.
It takes a big man to hit a
When
boy.
you told Professor Snape that one was failing you, it will always fail.
I love it.
Being a wish to someone else.
I love this part.
Come on, Tom. Let's finish this the way we started.
Yeah, let's finish this. Bow!
He's like, come on, Tom.
And just takes it.
Yeah, come on, Tom.
Yeah! Neville! So let me ask you this. Does that mean that Neville killed Voldemort?
No. Because there's still one piece of Voldemort's sword left.
Okay.
Right there. See, did Voldemort create 7 Horcruxes? Yes, but he wasn't trying to create 7 Horcruxes. He was trying to create 6 because he was going to split his soul into 7 pieces. 6 Horcruxes plus himself.
But then
he created Harry, so there's 8 pieces of him. This is the last piece right here. And now he gets Thanos snapped. I win.
God mode achieved.
Hey, there's Percy.
We finally see Percy. He finally shows up at the end.
Harry.
So this is where he explains what happened. And I want to tell you so bad what happens in the book, but I can't. Because you know you're reading them.
Yeah.
Just saying, that's the Elder One. The most powerful wand in the world.
Yeah, worked out for everybody who had it, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Again, you should have fixed the school first. Fix school and then break it.
Fixo Scholiama.
Scholastico.
Ron's like, what the crap did he just do?
19 years later.
Not 20.
No, not
19.
19.
19.
That's important. Harry Potter totally looking like a dad.
Yeah. Love that Garth Brooks shirt.
Dad, what if I am put in Slytherin?
Albus Severus Potter. You were named after 2 headmasters of Hogwarts. One of them was a Slytherin, and he was the bravest man I've ever known.
But just say that I am.
Then Slytherin House will have gained a wonderful young wizard.
That's right, kid.
But the Sorting Hat takes your choice into account.
Ready?
Really?
No, I think that was just you, Harry Potter.
Ready?
Well, man.
And do you think that they did that with CG or with makeup to make him look like the guy that played his dad?
That was makeup. Yeah, it was makeup. Bring it in closer. Don't forget to look at the camera.
Good Lord. Good.
Yeah. All right, we're not going to do a huge post discussion because I'm actually using the post discussion from the theater. Got a little bit different commentary this time. Talk about some things you guys have been asking me about.
Yeah.
But again, we're trying to not spoil book things for you.
Right.
You know, it's hard. I want to spoil the whole thing.
I know you want to. I know it's just boiling out.
So I do have a question.
19. That's the answer.
19. No, it's 9 3/4. But so when they're talking to Ollivander in the beach house,
okay,
and he's talking about Draco's wand, is he talking about the wand or is he talking about Draco?
Both.
Because
the wand chooses a wizard. So the wand does have a personality of its own, but the wand chooses the wizard that it's most suited to. So like Bellatrix's wand was kind of twisted and unyielding.
Unyielding, yeah.
Yeah. Draco's wand was pliable.
And seemed to have switched allegiance.
Yeah.
And so that's why I was like, okay, is that Draco or his wand that switched allegiance?
Same thing. Well, if you think about the Voldemort's wand and Harry's wand, made from the phoenix tail feather. And the phoenix is famous for dying and rising from the dead from its own ashes. Both Voldemort and Harry did that. Voldemort through dark magic, Harry through love. It's very good observation there. Jason coming in with the thought bombs.
And it's 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah. John is about to be a pumpkin.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
10:56 p.m. is his talk. That's 10:56.
It's his cutoff. Yeah.
Yeah. 10:59 3/4, and we're about there. So again, apologies, sincere apologies for me losing. It's me losing the footage through this wonderful camera here that cost way too much money. But rest assured, we won't have any issues going forward. But before Spider-Man comes out, we definitely need to do the Into the Spider-Verse, which I haven't seen. Venom. I haven't seen Carnage yet. Heck, I haven't seen Green Knight, Shang-Chi, Free Guy, and now Ghostbusters. So
yeah. Don't forget about Bond.
Yeah, Bond. I haven't seen that yet.
We never finished It Chapter 2.
Golly, man. You just hate me. Are you sure you're not a Slytherin? Yeah, we got to do It
I'm
Chapter 2.
just saying, if you're going to start it, you got to finish it.
That's right.
We will. We'll finish it. I am about to have surgery here in a couple weeks. So I don't know how that's going to put me down. We'll see. It's going to be sinus surgery. They're basically going in this whole side of my face and fixing it. But hey, we love y'all. Appreciate you more than you know. And looking forward to doing some more Harry Potter. We've still got Fantastic Beasts 1 and 2. And we got Fantastic Beasts 3 coming out, I think, next year. Well, enjoy the post-discussion, the real post-discussion from the actual first viewing. And we will see you next time. Stay nerdy with it. There you have it, folks. Patrick Stewart back on the channel with Jason and John. And we just finished we didn't finish the Harry Potter journey totally, but the Harry Potter, like the main story, because we're doing Fantastic Beasts. But we just finished the main journey.
Yeah.
Man, so...
God, it's all up in the feels.
Man, that was a theater experience.
That was great.
Favorite part, Jason?
I also have to say, like, the redemption of Snape. You know, with going into, like, where he saw his memories, and he was like, catch the tears, catch the... then he goes and, I was like... I was, like fighting back the tears.
If that doesn't rip your heart out,
Yeah,
man.
it's like, because Snape, he loved, Lily his entire life, and like he just begged Dumbledore. It's like, you've got to save him. You've got to save him.
But man, so how did you feel about basically Dumbledore just laying it out there to Snape? Like, the whole point of keeping him safe this whole time is so he dies.
Okay, so did Dumbledore actually like him? But because then you're like at the end, like they're at the end of Half-Blood Prince, McGonagall goes, Harry, he really did become quite fond of you, and so it was like, okay, so he was just a an ends to a means
to an end.
Yes, that one. Thank you. A means to an end. Yeah, and then he actually started liking him.
They never really disliked him. It's always about the bigger picture. Yeah. So what about you? What's your favorite part, John?
Like Jason, one of my favorite parts was seeing how Snape met Lily and fell in love with her, and that whole story that really grabs your heartstrings. I love the battle.
Yeah.
That was great. It was great to see individuals coming forth to fight.
Oh, Neville,
dude, he was brave. He was like a knight with that sword.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think Neville had that in him, but man, he
Remember
did.
what Dumbledore said? He said, I amend my statement. It's not just help to those who ask it, but help to those who deserve it.
Yeah.
If anybody in this entire story deserves their shot of being a hero from movie 1 on up, it's got to be Neville, man.
It's got to be.
It's got to be Neville. Now, I know you like the battle, you said.
Yeah.
Now, something that we're going to do, because these guys are reading the books, I'm not doing any more book fill-ins. I don't want to spoil nothing.
Yeah.
But here's exactly what I'm going to say. Cinematically, the ending to this movie with the battle with Harry and Voldemort, it works. It's better than what happens in the book, but story-wise, it's not. The book, of course, is always better, but it is completely different. Now, what did you think about Harry naming his son Albus Severus?
I like it.
I mean, and Harry told him.
He respects Dumbledore. He respects Snape.
Yeah, and he says that one of those he said both you were named after 2 headmasters of Hogwarts. He acknowledges that Snape was a headmaster. He says, and one of them was a Slytherin. Which one was that one?
Severus
Snape. And he says, and he was also the bravest man I've ever known.
He was Dumbledore's inside man.
Yeah. And Dumbledore even said it. You're going to have to live a lie. You're like a double, triple agent.
And I can see why Snape was so reserved. He never really showed any emotion unless it came to
Lily.
Yep. Yes. Now, he was bawling his eyes out when Lily died.
Yeah.
You never see that from Snape.
No. All right, let's rate it and let's get the heck out of here because we got to go play D&D. All right, scale of 1 to 10.
I'd say this one's probably a good solid 9.
Good solid 9. Scale of 1 to 10.
9.
9.
9.
I'm at a 9. Now, overall, the whole series.
8.
8?
Mm-hmm.
The whole series.
8.
For me, the whole series, the whole story is a 9 for me. I love it. Now, I've got your text.
Do it.
What did you say about this series?
Oh man, I love this series. I like it better than Star Wars. It's one of the best series. It is among my top series of all time, rivaling Terminator. But you got to keep in mind, Terminator hasn't had a really good movie since T2.
I was gonna say there's only 2 in the series.
There's only 2. Yeah. We got 8 films here, bro, and there's really only one bad one.
Exactly. Yes.
So they're already doing better than Terminator.
When you put it that way, yes.
Better than Star Wars, yes or no?
I would say yes.
Both of you get out of here. Just we're done. Just cut the camera. Cut the camera. No. Star Wars is still better. Harry Potter fandom is way better. Yes. I'm enjoying that way more.
Oh man, me too. Man.
Yeah.
Me too.
But
that's why I'm reading the books. I'm getting into the books, and I'm starting my own thing on my channel.
Aren't you going to be doing some videos on the chapters in the books?
Yes.
Get on it.
Yes, I want to get in depth comparing the books to the movies.
We could do some videos where we tuck you in your pajamas and we could take turns sitting down and like, hey there, little one, you want to read Harry Potter?
Hello, John. You ready? Read me a story, Daddy.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite is definitely going to have to be Order of Phoenix.
Mine is still probably Prisoner of Azkaban.
That's a good one.
I think this one, Deathly Hallows Part 2, is my favorite. I loved the battle at the end. I love seeing people rise up in bravery and just fight with everything they have. Neville Longbottom in this one is my hero.
Favorite character of the whole series? Other than Umbridge.
Yeah. I'm still gonna have to go with Ron.
Ron?
You know, I was thinking about this earlier, and
if it ain't Snape, I'm gonna smack you.
Just go ahead and smack you.
You warm it up. Warm it up.
Right in the pills.
Snape is my favorite. Okay. No. Snape is my favorite. But I gotta give due credit. I gotta give credit to Hermione.
Oh golly.
Oh,
okay.
my
All right.
gosh.
Yep. There you go.
She is an amazing character from beginning to end. She starts off as like a bookworm, teacher's pet, know-it-all, and by the end of it, you can see she's still herself. But by this last movie, she wasn't so confident in herself. She was questioning herself, like jumping on the dragon. Do you have a plan?
Nope.
No, kinda, but it's mad.
I like Harry. When do any of her plans ever work? Yeah.
That character, between Snape and Hermione, those are my two favorite characters through the whole series.
Well, I can't thank y'all enough for hitting this journey with me. This was honestly probably more fun than Star Wars.
No, man, we're not done yet.
No, we're not. We still got Fantastic Beasts. Before we do that, we will subject myself to It Chapter 2. Thank y'all for riding this journey with us. It ain't done. We still got some more Potter and other things going on. But before we end this and wrap it up, hit the thumbs up, give us a like, hit that red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, stay nerdy with it, always. We'll see you next time. There we go.